How you doing, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to M.A.D Reactions. Thanks for joining me. So look, wow. I hope you've had a good weekend. I really do. And I hope this week is starting off like it should start, you know? Lovely jubbly. But this, ladies and gentlemen, is a nutty video I've got to watch with you, right? So I hope you're prepared, right? This is Creepy Vids. Very good channel. Very, very good channel. One of my favourites. So please check him out. Go to the channel, Creepy Vids. Subscribe to his channel, leave notifications on, you know what you got to do, and yeah, you'll be in the loop then for whenever he drops anything crazy. And if you haven't subscribed to us, please do so. By the end of this video, I hope you like what you see, you know, because once you signed up with us, you're joining the asylum. That's how we like to call it, because we're all mad here, hence the bloody name. Right, so as I say, this is Creepy Vids, really nutty channel. I got some mental content. And this, ladies and gents, is 13 most disturbing videos you're going to probably see. Most recent, you know. This is, they do have some disturbing content, so I must warn you, all right? It's not for the faint-hearted, ladies and gents. So, you know, got a weak ticker. Put SpongeBob on or something. But no, I'm being serious. This is a bit odd. So look, you know, strap yourselves up because we're going to rock and roll on this one, okay? You ready? Here we go, all right? Here we go. Here we go.
I have many videos that could serve as the very definition of horror. But today,
nuts.
This dashcam footage from Daegu, South Korea, is enough to prove the point. What starts as an ordinary ride quickly turns into a nightmare.
Creepy Vids have just got some crazy content, they really have. Oi, 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 oi. What's he doing? Just speeding up. That's the right for red lights there. What are you doing, mate? Whoa, look how fast he's going. Shit. What are you doing? Straight for the red lights, he's going to get side blasted in a minute. Oh my god. What the hell is he doing? Don't have any brakes. Oh shit! Wait a minute. I don't have any brakes. Yes, because there's no cider. Well, he's got no cider. Gutted. What the fuck does he need cider? I don't get it. Taking his drink driving. Oh shit. Oh! Oh shit. Shit, mate.
In the early hours of September 15, 2023, an electric taxi collided with another vehicle at roughly 30 miles per hour, or about 50 kilometers an hour. But instead of coming to a stop, the taxi suddenly accelerates out of control.
I tell you, these electric motors, these you know, the ones that you get in and they drive on their own. Honest to God, I've seen, I know I'm going off it quickly, but I've seen loads of clips of naughtiness with them cars. I will get some together and we'll watch one, all right? I'll find some so we can just show you. It's nuts. Absolutely nuts. Don't get in them.
In a matter of just 36 seconds, it rockets to 186 kilometers an hour, or more than 115 miles an hour, turning the streets into a death trap for anyone in its path. The runaway vehicle plows ahead at breakneck speed before smashing into another taxi, flipping onto its side, and skidding violently until it collides with yet another car. By the time it finally comes to a halt, the damage is extensive. 7 people were left with serious injuries, though by some miracle, no fatalities were reported.
You know, I know some of these videos that I do like this, that, you know, that we watch together. But I tell you what, it's amazing how some of them don't, you know, grow their wings, you know. But they don't, which is a good thing.
Terrifying sequence left many questioning how an electric vehicle could spiral so dangerously out of control, and whether this was a freak accident or a flaw that could happen again. Either way, For those caught in its path, it was a ride straight into chaos that they will never forget.
Do you reckon, right? You know where the other car hit that one? Because it's electric. Do you reckon it made some sort of fault which made it lose its bloody brain memory? I don't know. But I just think they're dangerous. That's my opinion. I don't know, what you think. What do you think of all them electric motors? I mean, I'm a bit old school, to be fair. I don't like change much, So I think the world's just going a bit too quick, in my opinion. That's all, just my opinion. Going a bit quick. Put some brakes on, ladies and gents. What do you reckon?
This clip showed how one car spiraled into chaos
Mental.
on the streets of South Korea. But it wasn't the only vehicle to cause mayhem. In this next footage, another car turned a normal moment into chaos in an instant.
Oh.
This shocking video comes from Shymkent, a city in Kazakhstan. It captures a vehicle in the distance that appears to be engulfed in flames.
Oh my
At first
God.
glance, it's just smoke and fire. But that detail is critical to what happens next.
Stay back
then, mate. Don't go near it. Bloody hell. Oh, see? Bloody see? Do you know what I mean? Oh, wow.
Suddenly, the car explodes with devastating force. According to early reports, the owner of the vehicle had been nearby at the time and suffered injuries to his face and hands. The full extent of those injuries hasn't been released, but he was rushed to the hospital and, fortunately, survived.
Sometimes it makes you think, what is wrong with people? Like, bloody car's on fire and you're still driving past it. Any normal, you'd sort of like, wait, stop.
Investigators later determined the cause: gas equipment installed in the vehicle. The buildup of pressure inside turned the car into a ticking time bomb. And
That's them when you turn your car into gas cars instead of petrol, isn't it? I've seen them as well. Just turning your car from one thing into another, and that's just done properly. Bloody hell.
once it ignited, the explosion was inevitable.
Crazy.
It's a stark reminder of how dangerous improperly maintained or faulty gas systems can be,
Boom.
capable of turning an ordinary car into a deadly fireball in
See?
just seconds.
Absolute nuts.
That car explosion showed the danger of a single vehicle turning into a fireball. But in this next story,
Crazy.
the scale is far greater. An entire hotel consumed by flames in one of Turkey's worst disasters.
I mean, who would do the conversion unless you knew 1,000,000,000%, you knew exactly what you're doing and how you're doing it properly and safely and all the blah, blah, blah. You wouldn't even attempt to do that. I personally wouldn't. I mean, fucking hell, mate.
On January 21st, 2025, tragedy struck at the Grand Kartal Hotel, a ski resort in Kartalkaya in
Oh,
Turkey's
shit.
Bolu province. A devastating fire tore through the luxury complex, claiming the lives of 78 people and leaving 51 others injured. And this footage captures the terrifying first minutes of the blaze as panicked guests desperately tried to escape.
You would have thought you'd have a load of like crash mats or something, Oh no. Which means there's no fire department.
The fire, which began in a restaurant on the 4th floor during the early morning hours, spread with shocking speed, quickly engulfing the building.
Oh shit. That is fireman there, isn't it?
The exact cause remains under
Oh
investigation,
my God.
but authorities have already arrested 9 individuals,
What?
including the hotel manager.
What?
Survivors reported a series of horrifying safety failures. No
Nicking the bloody manager. What did you do?
Audible alarms, no proper fire
Obviously, I know what he did, but I mean, you know.
doors, and just a single emergency staircase.
Sorry,
Survivors reported
I just yap. Sorry, go on.
already arrested 9 individuals, including the hotel manager. Survivors reported a series of horrifying safety failures. No audible alarms, no proper fire doors, and just a single emergency staircase.
What?
The building, it seems, had never met even the most basic safety standards. What should have been a joyful holiday getaway for dozens of families turned into an unthinkable nightmare. The resort, only 2 hours from Ankara and 4 hours from Istanbul, was packed with children and parents celebrating the school break. Lives that were suddenly cut short in the chaos of the flames.
No.
The Grand Cartel disaster now stands as one of the deadliest hotel fires in Turkey's history, a sobering reminder of how negligence and overlooked safety measures can turn luxury into tragedy in a matter of minutes. After such devastation, the next story takes us to Costa Rica.
Bloody hell, I mean, seriously, man. Jesus Christ, what, just to make a few quid? To save a few quid? Fucking hell, man.
Where instead of tragedy, a moment of sheer bravery was caught on camera as one woman turned the tables on a criminal.
What?
On September 3rd, 2025, in Santa Cruz de El General, Costa Rica, what began as an attempted robbery quickly turned into something the criminal never expected.
Go on, girl. You ain't taking no shit. You ain't going nowhere, mate. Got a fucking leg lock. Look, got his head in the leg. Go on, girl. You ain't going nowhere, motherfucker. Go on, John. One man there. Grab hold of him. That's it. Do him. That's it. Do it. Come on then, mate. Grab hold of him. Kick the gun away, bro. Kick the gun away. You need to kick the gun away. That's it. Wow, mate. Wow. This girl, she ain't taking no shit, is she? God. Wait, what do you reckon, yeah? What do you reckon that she grew up with brothers and that, wrestling and stuff with her brothers? I bet you. What do you reckon? I bet you. Yeah, you're going to take those shots. Go on. Wicked. Yeah, what are you doing? What do you think you're doing? You're trying to rob my gaff. You're nut. Look, you ain't going nowhere, mate. She's gotcha. Hold him down, John. Hold him down. Is that the old bill there? I think that's the old bill there, isn't it? Hold him. I'll get hold of him, bloke, will ya? You know do all the business. Look, I can't. God, I want to get in this bloody screen, me. I tell you. I'll get well on me seat. Get him. That's it. Get the fucking headlock. Come on, mate. What are you doing? Get him on the bloody floor. Hold him down. Look, she's doing everything. Jesus, mate.
Inside a small restaurant, a man tried to snatch a woman's phone. But before he could make his escape, she reacted instantly, using a jiu-jitsu move to take him down and pin him firmly to the ground. This time, things didn't go the way the criminal had planned.
Rambo in that
Instead,
shit.
the woman's quick thinking and composure turned the tables entirely.
Leg hold.
Staff immediately rushed to call the police as the stunned thief was held helplessly in place. It's a moment that highlights not just bravery, but the power of staying calm under pressure. The woman in Costa Rica managed to handle the danger herself. Yeah. But in this next story...
Do you see that? Then? Look, watch. When she gets him down on that, she's like... She grabs his nuts. Watch.
The woman in Costa Rica managed to handle the danger herself. But in this next story, a man in South Africa had no chance to control what happened.
Fucking brilliant. Go on! Love that shit. I love that. That's wicked.
In 1999, in Howick, KwaZulu-Natal, South Africa, A near-fatal accident unfolded at the towering Howick Falls, a waterfall plunging roughly 364 feet, or 111 meters, into the gorge below. Jeb Karas, an experienced base jumper, attempted a daring leap from the top of the falls. But seconds after takeoff, disaster struck.
If it was that, you'd be doing it over here, wouldn't you? Like, over here. You know? Because... What's this? Took his little sister with him or something? Jesus Christ. I mean, surely, you'd know, mate, that if you went in that water, that thing's going to get you wet. Yeah. A parachute. You know? And,
His parachute deployed unevenly, pulling him violently off course and straight into the pounding torrent. The sheer...
Because he's just jumped into a gully next to a waterfall, you know? All the air's going to be... Surely, I ain't no bloody expert, but surely that ain't the sort of place you want to jump a parachute.
Force of the water collapsed his canopy, slamming him again and again against the jagged rock face. The impacts left Jeb with a broken back in 3 places, multiple fractured ribs, and a shattered foot. Miraculously, he survived. Yet his ordeal was far from over.
He's just about, though. Jesus, man.
The remote location made rescue efforts difficult, and it took several exhausting hours before emergency crews could finally reach and extract him. The experience became a defining moment in Jeb's life. One that reshaped not only how he viewed the dangers of extreme sports, but also the fine line between survival and tragedy.
He would have been better off jumping like he did, and as soon as the parachute sort of took his weight, sort of thing, you know, have it down a little bit more, and then clipped himself out, and then into the water, you know, a bit like Tom Cruise would have done, sort of styly, you know, but like, fall.
That jumper barely survived his fall, and this next clip also shows survival, but this time won by pure courage from a young girl.
I just don't understand the concept of a human being's brain, right, that makes you want to jump off a really high place and then pull your parachute. Like, you know. I can't see I know a lot, millions of people do it. I just don't see how. Honestly, you couldn't give me anything. There isn't any kind of number that I would take in anything. I wouldn't do it. Wouldn't do it.
On September 6, 2024, in Mangaluru, India, a 7th grade student displayed extraordinary courage when she saved her mother from a tragic accident. The incident occurred when a motorized rickshaw driver lost control of his 3-wheeled vehicle, striking the woman as she crossed the street to pick up her daughter from school.
Oh, bloody wow! Did you? Oh, wow! So you see the woman walking across the road, right? Hang on, where's my fucking wings gone? Oh, God. Bloody hell.
The force of the impact caused the rickshaw to tip over, pinning her beneath its weight.
Jesus Christ.
Witnessing the horrifying scene, the young girl sprinted to her mother's side. With sheer determination, she managed to lift the vehicle enough to free both her mother and another trapped.
I thought she was doing that on her own, and I thought, bloody hell. Bloody hell, I didn't see them.
She managed to lift the vehicle enough to free both her mother and another trapped passenger.
Holy
Her mother,
shit.
though seriously injured, was rushed to the hospital and survived. The driver and the other passengers escaped with only minor injuries. The student's quick thinking and bravery in the face of disaster turned what could have been a fatal tragedy into a story of survival. Hailed as a hero, her actions serve as a powerful reminder of the strength and courage even the youngest among us can carry. And while bravery saved lives there, the next clip from India is a tragedy that left no room for rescue.
Thing is, though, I suppose, you know, I mean, fair play to the young girls. It's amazing, brilliant. But, you know, it's fight or flight, innit, I suppose. You're going to, you know, you're going to try and do whatever you can, ain't you, to save a life, surely. Well done.
This CCTV recording, allegedly from Jodhpur, India, shows the home of a local merchant who earned his living selling clothes. But what should have been another ordinary day quickly turned fatal.
Oh my God! Oh!
Due to the building's poor construction and lack of basic safety measures, he fell from the 3rd floor. With no guardrail or barrier to stop him, the fall proved fatal. Witnesses described the scene as shocking, an accident that happened in seconds, leaving bystanders powerless to help. What makes it worse is how preventable it was. A simple guardrail or properly built balcony could have spared his life. Instead, negligence turned an everyday workplace into the setting of a tragedy. The man's death is a stark reminder.
God, you can see how hot. Look, you can see like down here. Watch.
Everyday workplace into the setting of a tragedy.
Where people are walking.
The man's death is a stark reminder of how fragile life can be, and how quickly something as routine as walking across a balcony can end in disaster when safety is overlooked. One overlooked detail was all it took to cut short a life and leave behind only questions and grief. Tragedy can unfold in seconds on the ground, but this next clip shows that the consequences in the air can be even more devastating. On September 3rd, 1989, Varik Flight 254, operated by a Boeing 737-41, departed Sao Paulo, Brazil, on what should have been a routine flight to Belém in the northern part of the country. But what began as an ordinary journey soon spiraled into disaster. A critical error in interpreting the flight plan caused the aircraft to veer west instead.
Never been on a plane. Ever. Ever, ever, ever.
Instead of north, sending it deep into the vast Amazon rainforest. Lost and disoriented, the pilots had no choice but to attempt an emergency landing in the dense jungle.
Pedimos a todos que mantenham a calma, porque uma situação como essa realmente foi difícil de acontecer. Deixamos a todos a esperança de que isso não passe de apenas um surto para todos nós. Muito obrigado e
Thank you for your attention, and we hope everyone meets a peaceful end. I would be absolutely shitting myself. Holy Moses. I'm telling you now, I wouldn't know what I'd be doing. I wouldn't be going from getting up, sitting down, looking out the window, saying goodbye to people. You know what I think I would do, to be honest? I think I'd put my headphones on, right, put some tunes on, and just sit there like this, holding the hand of whoever I'm with, and just, you know, rock and rolling. Rock and rolling.
Aquela tinha a indicação de Belém, a bússola estava com outra proa, a gente ficou andando entre Belém e Marabá e não conseguiu chegar a lugar nenhum. Agora está indo para Marabá e não tem mais combustível para ir para lugar nenhum, entendeu? Acabou de parar. A gente vai ter que descer agora.
You should have started going down, man.
Preparar aqui para os pilotos, viu? Pressão, tripulação, para o piloto estação.
The aircraft plummeted into the canopy, the final moments immortalized by the chilling audio captured on the black box, the crew's last recorded words before impact. The crash set off a harrowing ordeal for the 54 passengers and crew.
Oh, not bad.
One person died instantly, thrown forward into the cabin, while another 11 perished over the next 4 agonizing days as survivors waited for rescue. Of the 42 who endured, 17 sustained serious injuries, and 25 more were left battered with minor wounds. The investigation revealed that the catastrophe stemmed from a single, almost unthinkable error, a misplaced comma in the flight plan. This tiny punctuation mark caused the pilots to misread their route, steering them hundreds of miles off course. A small mistake with devastating consequences. The tragedy of Flight 254 stands as a haunting reminder of the razor-thin margin for error in aviation, where precision in navigation and communication can mean the difference between life and death. From a tragedy above the clouds...
I mean, seriously, you know, I see that and I just think of the program Lost, you know, you know, but like, realistically, as a pilot, surely you'd bloody know which way you're going and, you know you got enough fuel. Jesus Christ, all bloody mighty. God.
We move.
Actually, if there is anyone who's ever had an incident, let us know your story if you've got one, please, because I'd really love to hear it. Honestly, real ones.
Move to the streets, where it was a bus ride turning into sheer panic.
Bloody hell.
This clip comes from security camera footage, and it captures a terrifying moment on what should have been a routine bus ride. Out of nowhere, the driver suddenly speeds and veers straight into oncoming traffic, leaving everyone on board in shock and panic.
I thought I saw this. It's not. It's a different one. What? I hope you lot all right. Everyone okay? It's a bit weird, didn't they? A bit naughty. What's going on? Slow down a minute. Yeah, slow down, mate. Slow down. Slow down. Slow down. Wait, slow down, mate. Drag him out the bloody seat or something. Yeah, run up the back. Run up the back. Run up the back. You should need to get out the back, love. Everyone just fucking hold on.
Passengers can be seen rushing forward to try to stop him. But despite their desperate efforts, the bus continues barreling ahead until it collides in a serious crash. Miraculously, everyone survived, though the driver himself suffered the most severe injuries. His condition has not been confirmed, and reports so far remain conflicting. While some early accounts suggest this might have been caused by brake failure, no official conclusion has been reached. Others believe it may have been a sudden medical emergency behind the wheel.
Medical emergency? By the looks of things, my opinion, that he's well compass mentis what he's doing. I'm sure by the looks of things, you know, I mean, he's like, hang on, I got it. Obviously not, mate. You know? You should be getting done for attempted, you know? Because he's in control of that bus and all that.
Whatever the case, it left passengers shaken and grateful simply to be alive.
What?
It's a chilling reminder of how quickly trust in the person driving can turn into sheer terror when something goes wrong, mechanical failure or otherwise. And while that crash left passengers shaken, the next scene shows how even a quiet workshop can erupt in an instant.
Bloody hell.
This shocking footage comes from the Jambang district of East Java, Indonesia, captured just 2 days ago on September 21st, 2025. It shows an ordinary workshop in a quiet village, moments before chaos erupted.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh my God.
As one man worked on
survived?
what appeared to be a large tank, an unexpected explosion tore through the space. The blast was violent enough to knock him off his feet, a moment that may have saved his life by throwing him clear of the worst of the flames. Dazed, but alive, he later returned with another worker to fight the blaze and bring
my
the situation
God.
under
That
control.
was him running back.
A terrifying reminder that in the most ordinary of settings, disaster can strike without warning,
My
and
Lord.
survival can come down to a matter of sheer chance. Explosions are terrifying enough, but the next clip proves chaos doesn't always come from fire. It can come charging in on four legs. This CCTV footage comes from Azerbaijan, a country that rarely makes an appearance on this channel. The clip was recorded in a local pastry shop in the city of Ganja, a relatively
City of where?
The clip was recorded in a local pastry shop in the city of Ganja,
Sounds like a good city, doesn't it? Yeah.
a relatively small community in the eastern part of the country.
And a pastry shop. What more could you want? A pastry shop in the city of Ganja. Here, go on. I've seen this one. I've seen this. What? This is nuts. I've seen this. I've seen this. I'm sure. Yeah, I've seen. Yeah, what? Fucking craziness. Oh my God! Imagine the carnage that thing's
On
doing.
September 20th, 2025, the quiet shop was suddenly thrown into chaos by something no one expected: a cow.
It went from a pastry shop to a cheeseburger shop within 24 hours to make his money back.
Bursting into the store, the animal caused havoc, knocking items over and colliding with staff. Several employees were left injured in the aftermath of the bizarre incident. It's not every day a bakery has to contend with a rampaging cow, but as this footage shows, sometimes the strangest dangers come charging straight through the door.
Bloody hell.
And from the strange to the shocking, the next moment is darker still. A sudden act of violence no one expected. This clip comes from a house security camera in the Brazilian state of São Paulo, recorded on September 8, 2025. At first, it looks like a quiet street scene, just two people standing outside. But don't let that fool you, because what happens next is pure chaos.
Oh. Oh shit! What the fuck? Oh my God! Oh Bill! Oh Bill! Oh Bill! Oh Bill!
Out of nowhere, a car barrels straight into them, striking both individuals before suddenly reversing and hitting them again. The entire sequence looks deliberate, not the result of a mistake. And yet, there was no visible argument or warning beforehand, just violence erupting in an instant. As shocking as that is, what followed added another bizarre layer. Police were already nearby and immediately arrived on the scene. The driver, later identified as the victim's own relative, was quickly apprehended. Reports state that he had attempted to run down his own sister and brother-in-law. It's a rare case where authorities happen to be in the right place at the right time, preventing the situation from spiraling further.
We've got family like that, you don't need bloody enemies, do you? Jesus Christ, rice and peas.
But the sheer intent behind the attack leaves a chilling question. What could push someone to target their own family with such brutality? And after that brutal attack,
Didn't do the washing up. Didn't put the bins out. Didn't record EastEnders. Didn't record Coronation Street. I bet that's what it was. Fucking Coronation Street.
we end with a narrow escape, where a father and child survive disaster by the slimmest margin. What does the phrase, "by the narrowest of margins," really mean?
Skin of your teeth.
You might think the answer is obvious, but sometimes a video captures it better than words ever could.
Got a little baby on that car. Got a little baby on that bike. Baby's a little bit too big, too small to be on that bike. What are you doing, John? Take the kid off the fucking bike. Oh my Jesus fucking Christ almighty, man, you bloody idiot. You, oh, mate. Wow. Holy shit. Yeah, mate, give the kid to your missus. Give the kid to your missus. Yeah, go on.
This is one of those
mate.
moments. A father and his young child are riding
Yeah.
along on a motorcycle when a truck comes speeding recklessly through a narrow, unfinished street. In the blink of an eye, disaster almost strikes. But somehow, the dad reacts just in time,
Wow,
pulling his
bro.
child out of harm's way
Wow.
by the slimmest margin possible.
My
Those
God.
are reflexes that deserve credit.
I'm sorry, but yeah, I would have been in a 6 behind within a couple of hours. I guarantee you, that 100%. That is just.
But what also can't be overlooked is the questionable decision that put them in danger in the first place.
Right, yeah.
What was the father even thinking?
No.
Having such a young child on a motorcycle in the
No.
middle of a road like that?
Totally.
Combine
And
that
leaving
with
it
the
there as
reckless
well,
truck
like that.
driver barreling through, and you have a recipe for tragedy that was narrowly, almost miraculously, avoided.
Holy shit. That was something else, that, wasn't it, eh, peeps? Bloody hell. Well, what do you reckon? Honest to God, you know, Creepy Vids, they really do smash it out the box every time with their disturbing content. I mean, whoa, mate, that you know, skin of your teeth is, that was less than skin of your teeth, mate. That was, don't know what that was. Don't know what it was. Wow. Well, what do you reckon then? Was all that all good? Bloody can't get me words out now. Look, bloody hell. Wow. So look, let me know what you thought, peeps. Let me know your comments, as always. Wow. That was all good. Oh, thank God for the little baby's right. Bloody hell. I'm just waiting for my heart to start beating back to normal again so I can talk properly. Anyway. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was Creepy Vids. So please check his channel out, subscribe, leave notifications on, and you're able to watch some crazy stuff whenever he comes out with some new stuff. Also, if you like what you see and you haven't already, please subscribe to us. It's all free, and you know, it's become part of this crazy family that we've got going on. And trust me, we've got some beautiful people in this part of our family we got. You know, it's lovely. Honestly, all of you, I love you to bits. But look, I'll have another one out for you guys and girls tomorrow, okay? So yeah, you can go and put your feet up now and have a little nice evening, alright? Hope you all do. And I'll chat to you tomorrow, okay? But till then, you take care of yourselves, take care of each other, stay blessed, stay safe. Most of all, we've got to stay scared, right? Lovely jubbly. Thanks for watching, people. I really do appreciate it massively, okay? And also, quickly, check out the merch. There's a load of Christmas stuff just come in. Christmas is, you know, a few weeks down the road now, so grab some bits, yeah? Lovely jubbly. Right, that's enough for me. It's good night from me, and it's good night from him. Love you loads, everybody. Take care. God bless, and stay safe.